If you knew who you were about to come, I feel like you would take it a little bit more serious. I feel like you would take it a little bit more serious if you could see in the future for a year or 2 years from now. You have to continue to keep putting in the work. You have to continue to keep putting in the work. Nobody's going to put in the work for us. God can't put in the work for us. I can't teach you about God. You have to learn him on your own. Look, man, are you willing to wait years for something that you believe should happen in months? Ask yourself that. If you're not, I don't think you're ready to be successful. Look, if you're trying to be successful for the money, for the clout, for the image it brings you, you might as well reevaluate that situation because that ain't gonna get it done. It's not even gonna feel correct to you. You know why? Because you're gonna have to grind. You want instant gratification. It's not gonna come when you're trying to be successful. You have to grind, grind, grind. Look, everybody has a dream. Not too many people have a plan. Some people have a plan and they don't even follow the plan. And they wake up and they're mad about life. They're still about life because their dream hasn't came. But you haven't followed the plan. You've written it down. You might see it. You might visualize it. But you have to follow it every day. Every day you have to follow what you want to. You have to. If you don't, somebody's going to outwork you. Many people are probably outworking you right now. And if that don't tick you off, I don't know what will. Because look, this is your life. I can't tell you how to live your life. I can only try to bring you passion and motivation to help live your life, to help get on that path of greatness. Look, man, we all should be chasing greatness. Not money, not fame, not clout. We should all be chasing greatness. Look, because when we die, what are people gonna say about your name if you died today? What would people say about your name? Would they smile or frown? Ask yourself. Because look, if somebody threw the name like Mike, if somebody said Michael Jordan, I'll instantly smile. You know why? Because Michael Jordan was great. He was great at what he did. He never lost the NBA Finals. He was great. Now I'm not talking about anybody. If somebody says the name like R. Kelly, it might raise an eyebrow. Yeah, he was great, but he has some things that hindered him on the way. What are people gonna say when they call your name? Or you don't even have to be deceased. What would people say if you said your first and last name? If somebody was conversating about you, what would they say? What would be the characteristics that they latch on to your name? If it's nothing to do with greatness, man, we gotta work. We gotta work. We gotta work. Man, I don't care who hears this message. I hope everybody that has to hear this message hears it. You're gonna be great. But eating that junk food, staying on that couch all day, watching that adultery, smoking that weed, drinking the liquor, hey, I can't judge anybody, but you got to be able to judge yourself. You got to be able to judge yourself and judge what you do and ask yourself, is this helping me? Is this helping me becoming great or is this hurting me from becoming great? Ask yourself that. You have to ask yourself that. And you got to be real with yourself. Nobody ain't going to be real with you like you going to be real with yourself. When you look in the mirror, it's going to tell you all your flaws, everything. You hear those voices in your head. Whatever you should be doing and you're not doing, your mind is going to remind you because you're a smart human being. We're not robots. We're humans. We're humans. We know when things are right and we know when things are wrong. Hey, man, you know if you're making progress and you know if you're not making progress. You really know. You know. Only you know. Only you.